Welcome to the Small Business Minute number 57. Today's topic is recognition. Recognition is the easiest and most effective way to motivate employees, yet remarkably, one of the least used. Entrepreneurs spend endless hours trying to figure out how to motivate their teams, yet ignore this basic human need. A little research will show that there are untold number of studies that rank recognition or appreciation for their work in the top 10 qualities that lead to job satisfaction, often placing it as the number one item. The funny thing is, this is not revolutionary. I remember being a young manager in the pre-digital age and regularly coming across articles stating the exact same thing. A different time, a different generation, yet the very same piece of advice for managers. Tom Peters, in his seminal book, In Search of Excellence, stated that we need to catch people doing something right. All too often, we're quick to notice when something goes awry. We lose no time in bringing the misstep to the guilty party's attention. Yet how often have we ignored the many good things that same individual does? Is it because we take the position that it's their job to do it right, and that's what I'm paying them for? Catching people doing something right requires little effort and only entails that you be on the lookout for those moments. Recognitions of a job well done can have significant impact on morale, on profitability, as well as innovation. Think about it for a second. You catch someone doing something really well or took the initiative to try something new. At this point, you thank them, let them know you're pleased. So what do you think happens next? Well, it's been my experience that a smile usually breaks across the individual's face. Even the most grizzled employee will probably soften for a moment. That small action on your part signals that what they do matters. It builds their confidence, all because someone noticed. Let's face it, we all like being recognized. We all enjoy the occasional pat on the back. Don't you just beam a little when a customer says, "You did a great job"? Well, your employees are no different. Seriously, how much effort does it take to acknowledge a job well done? Very little. If you train yourself to be on the lookout, you'll find plenty of moments to praise. Just be sure to be sincere. The following are just a couple of examples to prime your thinking. Example number 1. You overhear an employee on the phone with a customer and you're impressed at how well they handled the situation. So as soon as the call is completed, you let them know that you were impressed and thank them for caring. You can't wait until later. It must be done immediately after the call is completed to maximize its impact. Example number 2. You task someone to query your customer database for a list of customers that either bought a specific product or service. Not only does the individual provide you with what you asked for, but took it a step farther and provided you with a list of potential targets of that service or product. Example number 3. Another employee shares with you something a coworker did to go the extra mile, or how they helped out another employee. You first thank the employee for bringing it to your attention, and then immediately let the other employee know that you appreciate what they did. That's a double in my books. These types of situations happen every day in thousands of businesses, without the owners ever acknowledging the individuals for going the extra distance. To be fair, many entrepreneurs do recognize the effort, but fail to let the employee know because they get busy and forget, or they think it doesn't matter. Let me be very clear on this point. It does matter. By regularly acknowledging people's good work, you set the stage for people to give a little more, try a little harder. By letting them know their efforts are appreciated, they will go the extra mile, and the impact will have a trickle-down effect throughout the organization that will be noticeable. The beauty of catching people doing good is it doesn't cost you anything. The reward is the recognition and knowing that they are appreciated. So I challenge you to spend the next week catching people doing good and see if there's the slightest change in morale. What have you got to lose? I'm Greg Weatherden, and this has been your Small Business Minute.